comes to the fact, life. Life is the most important thing. Everything else can be replaced.
Well, evacuations continue along the North Shore tonight as the two largest wildfires in the United States, they rage on. The Camp House fire and the Jenkins Creek fire are now being referred to as the Brimson Complex. Altogether, it scorched more than 3,500 acres, destroying more than 100 homes and cabins, all in the process. We want to thank you so much for joining us here tonight on Fox 9 and streaming on Fox Local. I'm Tim Blotz.
And I'm Kelsey Carlson. There is still 0% containment at this hour, so we want to go live to our Soyoung Kim at the Incident Command Center in Two Harbors tonight. Soyoung, crews are working around the clock, and what is the latest update?
Kelsey, Tim, that's right. We're here at the Lake County Fairgrounds, and crews have been working around the clock, and there's still quite a bit of activity here at this hour, and there's crews flowing constantly in and out. It's still a dynamic and dangerous situation as the two largest wildfires in northern Minnesota try to consume everything in its path. The Camp House fire broke out first near Brimson Sunday afternoon. Now authorities say the Jenkins Creek fire near Hoyt Lakes that broke out Monday has outpaced it. Both of these fires forced evacuations.
You try to put your most important things together, of course, and pretty soon you realize you can't take everything with you. There's a lot of emotion.
Yvonne and Bert Highland say the Camp House fire grew out of control quickly near their home Sunday.
We saw some smoke, and then when we come back home, then it was already going.
Authorities say they're still finding more properties that have been destroyed. And community members say it's heartbreaking as they brace for long-term impacts.
And the sad part is that it's homes, it's cabins, it's recreational spots, it's campgrounds that people are not going to be able to use for years because there's no campground anymore.
For now, they say they're leaning on one another to make it through the toughest days. What's keeping you going?
Him.
And I just spoke with Incident Command, who tells me crews have made some progress and they hope to announce some containment shortly. Live in Two Harbors, Soyoung Kim, Fox 9.
All right, so Young, now we turn to the forecast and its impact on these wildfires. Ian, fortunately, the Northland could see some much needed rain here within the next, 24?
24 to 36 hours. Absolutely, Tim. The biggest problem is the rain comes in the form of strong and even severe storms. Now, here's the fires that Soyoung is talking about and we've been talking about since Sunday evening. The Jenkins Creek and Camp House fire. Combined, they're calling this now the Brimson Complex fire, and you mentioned this earlier. It is the biggest burning complex in the United States, 35,000 plus acres. The wind still generally out of the north and pushing these off to the northwest. That's some good news for now. It contains these fires. The Camp House had a little bulge into parts of Lake County overnight. It is not explosive. It is little. But as you look toward radar over the last 6 hours, some promising showers and even some isolated thunderstorms began to fizzle. Now, the big change happens as we head into the day tomorrow. It's a clear, quiet night, but this is the next 24 hours. And as you watch the clock, watch tomorrow morning as this first wave arrives between, say, 6 and 10 a.m. That fizzles as it works to the north. The second wave develops here right over top of the metro mid-afternoon, and then everything pushes off to the north and to the northeast. If you've ever had a bonfire in your backyard, and who hasn't, the guests leave and you think, well, I've got a hose, I have to put it out. It sometimes boggles the mind how much moisture, how much hose water you have to put on a bonfire to actually extinguish it. I want you to keep that in mind as we talk about a slight and enhanced risk of severe storms tomorrow afternoon. A day to stay sky aware as we continue to think about those in the Northland. Tim, we'll talk about this here at 9:30.
All right, sounds good.